Hello and welcome. Today is May 1st, 2023, and I'm here to do our weekly check in. So let's begin. If you're wearing headphones, please lower the volume. I welcome in my spirit guides and holy angels. Nice and great is good. I welcome messages of love and light that bring healing and love to all. Please bless this reading. Thank you. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get into today's reading and see where are the collective at in their twin flame journey. So let's find out. Spirit, can you please reveal to me clear messages in regards to divine masculine? And what is the energy of divine feminine? What is the energy of divine masculine and feminine in their current situation? And what is their energy towards one another in the present moment? What is the energy and vibration that wants to come through in this collective reading? Thank you, Spirit. All right, so we have adjacent possibilities and it's in reverse. So, perhaps masculine is really seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And I really feel like even though that there might be something that is kind of close by, they have their eyes on towards the future. Okay. Either it's in the future or it's in front of them, whatever this is. I feel that there is a direct visual, okay, of what it is that they want. So instead of going towards something that is kind of easy, they have their eye on the prize here. Towards the feminine, we have envy, but it's in reverse. So perhaps masculine is realizing that, they have nothing to be envious of when it comes to the feminine. Okay, so even if there was another situation like a karmic party, either on their side or your side, it's nothing to be jealous of. Okay, so they see something clearly this week. Okay, and clearly, there is nothing that this masculine should be envious of, okay, towards the feminine. Now, we're going to go ahead and see what that is through the underlying energy. I'm also seeing door to value. So perhaps, masculine realizes that, they are valuable, okay? They are lovable. They are someone that is appreciated, okay, and needed. And this is in regards to other people that is surrounding this masculine at this time. So there's this new energy of masculines feeling stable. So perhaps this week, masculine is putting their foot down about their self worth. Okay. Instead of going with whatever is easy, they're willing to take a risk to see what's at the end of the tunnel over here. Okay. So perception of this masculine is an illusion. At least that's the vibe that I'm picking up. So perhaps masculine is saying, okay, um, I shouldn't pay attention to what feminine is going through on the outside. How does this masculine feel? And what they feel is that it doesn't matter. What matters is really how do they feel about themselves. So, again, if you're new, okay, I feel that this is masculine. They're in this reflective energy about their self worth, their values, okay? And as you know, once you understand and recognize your self worth and your values and really understand the concept of self love, that is when union happens. Okay. That is where you actually manifest your divine counterpart. Now, so, envy is a low vibration, guys. So I really feel like this week, masculine is feeling very spiritual. They're uplifted in a positive way. Now, with the feminine, we have the third chakra in reverse. So your solar plexus is off balance. Okay. So whatever that you're doing, okay, you may not feel really stable this week. Okay. So this is in regards to how you feel. Now, I know that I've been feeling this today. It's like this feeling, I can't really understand where it's coming from. But basically, it's like, your gut feeling, just like wanting to work on things. Like, are you really feeling motivated to pursue something, okay, whether or not this is a person, place, or a situation, you're just not feeling it, okay? Towards the masculine, we have indecision, but it is in reverse. So I believe that last week on a Friday, I did the twin flame reading and I saw that feminines, you were at an indecision, but this week, okay, you have made a choice. Let's see. I don't know if your instinct is on point because if your third chakra is off, and you're making a decision, okay, now mind you, we're in a Mercury retrograde. So, whatever decisions that you're making at this time, okay, just go with the flow, okay? Try not to make any permanent decisions. Really be open to what comes and goes, okay? So, if you're hoping that something would manifest around this time and it doesn't manifest, that's okay. And the reason is because it was not a vibrational match. Okay. So, as you know, frequency is everything, energy is everything, like attracts like. If your frequency doesn't match the thing that you want to manifest, then it's going to repel. Okay. So, let's see. Now, I don't know if this thing fell over. I don't know, guys. Okay. So, let's see what is going on with the subconscious energy. So, Sperry, can you please reveal to me what is going on beneath the surface? What can you reveal to me about divine masculine, divine feminines this week? What is going on beneath the surface where they're so conscious? Thank you. What is it that they need to be aware of? Let's see. All right. So we have here adjustments are required, but it's in reverse. So, low key masculines, they're not doing anything to change. Okay. So, whatever this adjustment is, okay, they have made a decision. Okay. So, again, nothing is permanent, even on the masculine side. So, even though that, perhaps masculine is not envious of the feminine. We're going to get to the bottom of this. So, if there was a chance for this masculine to choose something that's close by, okay, they see, okay, that there's something else. Now, I feel like they're kind of firm on this, okay, and also we have the energy is gaining momentum, but it is in reverse, so there is kind of like a setback, okay. They're no longer envious of the feminine and they're being rigid, okay. They're not really changing. This is really interesting. Now, also, we have balance of spirituality and practicality, but it's in reverse. So, in terms of masculines, balance of what's going on to their door of value, this is a facade. That's what I'm feeling. So, masculine, were you trying to pull one over on Scorpio moon? Because that's what it looks like now. Why on earth are you no longer envious of the feminine if you're not putting any energy into it? At one point I see that, okay, yeah, that's actually a good thing. You shouldn't be envious of other people because that's going to like bring more negative energy back towards you. But if you're not ready to change on what is kind of like in the future, then what are you doing? Because right now, you're not feeling very balanced about how you feel. So, does this mean that you don't feel like you're good enough for divine feminine? Okay. And if you're with the karmic, does the karmic put you down? And or are you in a situation where you feel that you know that you're good, but low key you don't? Okay, so there's a couple of energies that I'm picking up on this masculine. they're not really stable. Okay, so on the outside, okay, they may look like they're changing. They may seem like, okay, there's an opportunity for this masculine to really put their foot down and place healthy boundaries about what it is and what they won't take in regards to, their self-worth. But really, are they? So I have a feeling that masculine isn't completely convinced that they are valuable. Okay. So I feel like that's something that we need to keep on the back of our minds about the masculine's energy this week. They really don't feel like I don't know, they're useful, or I don't know. It's something like that. Now, so with the feminine, look at this. Your dreams need a practical plan, but it's in reverse. You can't really make a plan. Why? Maybe it's because you feel like you can't really do anything. So if you've made a decision, okay, you know that prosperity lies ahead. Okay, and look at this. We have the new and the full moon in Taurus. We just had that in the past week. So we're heading into a Scorpio moon that is coming up at the end of this week, and it will also be an eclipse moon. Um, but what I'm seeing here is that there's something so feminine. You know what you want. You know that there's prosperity ahead of you. Masculines, they're seeing something in front of them, but they're not changing. Do you see like there's an imbalance here between masculine and feminine energy? So you don't feel stable, okay, because your thoughts and your visualizations, they suck, okay? You can't really think straight, at least not this week. Things are not really clear, but you do know when it comes to this masculine that things will eventually come into alignment. So, masculine, on the other hand, they're not really jealous or envious of you, feminine. They're just not, they're cutting it out. They're not even putting any energy into it. So here's an interesting thought. In order to manifest union with another person, okay, let's just say your twin, the first thing that you want to do is really do this visualization technique, okay, and really imagine yourself, right? And how much do you want, union with your divine counterpart? Okay, so we already know that you want that with X, Y, and Z. But what about your person? So let's just flip the script and stand in your twin's shoes and really imagine, how did they really think of you? Okay. So we know that you want X, Y, and Z. What is it that they want? So this is a really good exercise to really be a good listener. Okay. Because what they want and what you want are possibly two different things. That's why things are not into alignment. But a way to manifest union is to really feel, okay, what it is that your person wants with you at this time. Okay. And then once you think of those things, okay, then forget about it. Okay. Don't even dwell about it. Don't even reach out and contact them. Okay. Like really, I guess preoccupy yourself with other things. Okay. So that the energy, okay, of, chasing, okay, or running is neutralized. So there's like this energy that I feel that's going on in the ethers. Okay. This is not a physical energy, even though, yeah, technically it is, but I have a feeling that you and Divine Masculine are either in little to no communication. Okay. And this is what I'm seeing. So both of you guys are kind of similar energy, but also there's still a disconnect. Now, let me go ahead and take it a step further and get more clarification on this energy. So, Spirit, can you please further clarify the energies of this masculine and feminine and their energies towards each other? What can you tell me about divine masculine and feminine's energy? Thank you. All right, so we have mysticism. Masculines, okay, with this bright white light, I really feel like this is more of their third eye chakra, maybe their crown chakra. And we all know that masculine is also spiritual in nature, okay, even though that they may not seem that they are spiritual like. But I really feel like there is like this kind of esoteric knowledge or connection, if you will, okay, about this masculine. And I really feel that they're not really changing. Maybe it's because intuitively they know that what will happen or what will manifest in a divine time, regardless if this masculine knows what the hell they're thinking about. Okay, at least that's what I'm seeing. Towards the feminine, we have a quest, but it's in reverse. So masculine isn't really seeing, okay, that they need to put any energy into feminine. Okay, so at this point, what I'm seeing with this masculine is that what will be will manifest. Okay, so they're a very physical, very tangible person. Okay, masculine energy. So they really feel like by not putting any energy into their envy, okay, which is a very low vibration, I feel is a positive thing because there's nothing to be jealous of the feminine. And feminine, if you're doing something to make masculine jealous, you're doing it wrong. Okay. You're just repelling the masculine even more by doing it. If you're intentionally doing it, if you have no idea that you're making masculine jealous, then that's a different story. Okay. But that's what I'm seeing. So masculine is sensing that there's some kind of divine intervention or event where you guys will actually see one another. Okay. Whether or not this is about you or masculine is just following this flow. Okay. So for some, masculine isn't really thinking about the feminine. Okay. They're just seeing this opportunity that's actually in front of them. And it could be about being of service. So most divine masculines, their love language is acts of service. So they may not be able to say the words I love you, but they know how to take care of people. Okay. Maybe for some, there's an older person that is actually surrounding this masculine where they're attending to their elders at this time. Okay. At least that's what I'm seeing. And it's like, how valuable are they? Maybe this masculine is talking to like a grandparent or their own parent, and they want to feel that they're valuable. Okay, but I have a feeling that they really don't feel it. Okay, they're not feeling very balanced at this time. They don't know. Okay, so I really feel like the focus on this masculine is not so much on the feminines this week. It's actually whatever that is in their 3D environment, okay? Now, with the feminine, we have your self worth. Now, this is ironic. You feel like you're not worthy, okay? You don't have a dream, or maybe you can't, you can't really figure out what it is that you want because if your third chakra is off, then there's no balance. That's your center. Okay, if your center is off, so is the rest of your other chakras. So, if it's about self worth, this is how you actually manifest union. You have to do self love and self care. If you don't love yourself, then how do you feel that this other person is going to gravitate towards you? Right now, they're not even thinking of the feminine. And I know that that's rough. Okay, guys, but Scorpio Moon does not sugarcoat stuff here on this channel. Okay, and I'm just being for real. Okay, so if you're hoping that masculine's been thinking of you this week, feminine, okay, they got other stuff that's going on. Okay, they can't even think about you because of some other situation that's actually in the way. And so, if you're thinking that you're not worthy, you really have to check in with your energy and see, okay, how can I change this energy to feel like I am worthy? How can I change to feel confident? Okay, and whatever it is that I'm working on or what I want. Okay, you know, How do you feel about your dreams? Do you feel like you're in alignment with what you're sending out to universe? This is a great time to reflect on that. Okay. And as you know, Mercury goes direct on the 15th, okay, 14th or 15th of this month. So we still have a couple of weeks, guys. Also, we have completion. Okay. So, okay, you've made a decision that good things will happen in the future. Okay. And you will end this cycle. So, this is what I'm getting for this week, guys. While masculine isn't really focused on the feminines, okay, and they got other stuff that's going on in their 3D environment, that's okay. They got their own stuff, okay, that they need to focus on. Now, feminines, you need to really focus on how do you feel about yourself? Where is it that you need to change? Okay, are your dreams manifesting? And if not, what can you do to manifest that change? You really need to get out this negative energy into positivity. Okay, and if you've made a decision that there's abundance or something, that will happen towards you, then keep those thoughts. Okay. So I do feel like, okay, currently you're in this situation, but you got to do the work. But I definitely see that when it comes to this masculine, okay, you understand that everything happens in divine time. So ultimately, at the end of the week, you're going to feel okay. This masculine, they're not really even jealous of you, feminine. Okay, so try not to make this masculine jealous if you're actually doing that. That's actually going to backfire on you. This masculine, okay, they see that they're in a very similar vibration as the feminine here. Okay, they're spiritually hooked in some way, somehow. They don't know what the heck they're thinking of at this moment, but there is definitely something that's going on in their 3D environment where they feel like they can't really pursue the feminines this week because there's something that's going on that they can't explain. And I really feel like there's some people that are surrounding this masculine where they feel like they need to be of service, but they don't even know like if they're, I don't know, they're just there doing it. Are they feeling any kind of like fulfillment from, doing something like doing active service towards other people? That's really interesting. So let's go ahead and see what is the energy between masculine and feminine. All right, so Spirit, can you please reveal to me clear messages in regards to divine, masculine, feminine? And look, we have here Three of Swords and the Star in reverse. This is about letting go of any kind of pain that you're holding on to. Also, this is about reconciliation, but perhaps the collective is feeling hopeless that this will ever manifest, okay? At least this week. And yeah, it's a very heavy time this week, guys. So if you feel like that's your energy, then make sure you go ahead and like this and share it with somebody who could use this message. But that's what I'm saying. So let's see. What are the thoughts and feelings? What is it that you guys want? And what is the outcome? Thank you. So masculine, okay, they're trying to heal and accept things and just let go. Okay, so I really feel like they're letting go of their attachment, if there was any, towards divine feminine. Again, they're not really being envious of the feminine. Okay, but I also feel like it's because they're letting go of having a partnership with you. Okay, they're a twin flame. They're healing right now. They know that they're not 100%, and they're learning to move on. Now, again, detaching is also love. Okay, it's gonna take a strong person to detach from a person, place, or situation that you feel a strong attachment towards. For the feminine, I see that this is a test of faith where you set healthy boundaries. Are you going to chase after this masculine for a relationship? Okay, at least feminines, that's what I'm seeing. um, you need to find courage. At least you're trying to figure out what it is that you need. Right now, you don't know. Okay. Now, how do you guys feel? Masculine is resisting the negative patterns. So maybe they're learning something about how they've been operating. And I just see that masculine, they're just not focused this week. They're kind of bored with their job. And, if they're doing something, it's a sloppy thing, okay, whatever that they're working on. So it's like their heart isn't into it. They're not really feeling it. It's like a dumpy energy, guys. I don't know what's up with this. But for the feminines, I see that you want balance, but you're bored. Like, where's the balance that you're getting? Are you having to fight for this? Do you feel like, you get the short end of the stick here? So again, you're trying to do whatever it takes, to set those boundaries, and you really want to balance things out, at least with this masculine. But you're kind of bored. Maybe it's because you haven't heard from them, or maybe it's because, this is all tried and true. Nothing ever changes with masculine. Okay. Now, also, what is it that you guys want? So masculine is really insecure right now. Okay, again, they're lacking the confidence of having um, a happy family. Okay, that is based off of a strong sense of security. So this is about their financial independence. Okay, about how much money they have. Also, this is about their stability. They're just not feeling very secure. Okay. Feminines, we have here the temperance on your side. Okay. This is my twin flame card. You're trying to balance yourself out so that you can endure for long term. You're willing to do whatever it takes. Now, for some, maybe you've waited for this opportunity for this masculine to get out of this situation with whatever that's going on, but they're going through some healing and they're resisting. Okay, so they know that something is guiding them to where they need to be. They don't even know themselves yet. Okay, all I know is that they're trying to kind of blank you out, feminine, at least this week. Because they're feeling insecure and they got their own stuff that they have to deal with. Now, for the outcome, so I see that masculine wants to make a confession, okay, about why they ran away, and they regret a lot of things that they may have said, maybe things that they have done, and they want to tell you the truth. The truth is that they want to be successful. They were really ambitious. Maybe they left you for something else because they thought grass was greener on that side, but at the end of the day, they're actually feeling insecure. Even after they chose like to go in a different direction, they still don't feel secure. Let's just say that there's family involved and they have to be of service towards family members. They still don't feel secure. I don't know what masculine is doing here, but there is a bit of resistance, where masculine, they're not ready for change. Now, whether or not this masculine's gonna, accept it, okay, at the end of this week, we're gonna have the Scorpio moon and there will be change, okay? That is the thing that's being illuminated to them about what needs to be changed, and embracing it so that you could be reborn, or to change for something new. And I see that for the feminines, there's an opportunity that if you are working towards the goal of maybe having this masculine to open up towards you or whatnot, okay, it may manifest. Who knows? Let's see. So yeah, masculine, they want to apologize, okay, for being rude and bitter. If they acted a certain way towards you, for whatever reason, they definitely want to apologize for that. Feminines, you really feel challenged because, masculine has always, been really short with you, and you're really protecting yourself because you don't want to get hurt if the masculine, wants to, I'm not saying manipulate, but, tries to have the upper hand to where, you know, it'll make you feel a certain way. So ultimately, masculine, they're not really putting any effort because they're not being honest with themselves. And it would be unfair with their current situation about what in the world is going on with their life. Okay. It's going to be different for everyone. And feminines, there is going to be some movement. Okay. Where you're going to be in alignment with something. And I really feel like it's not fair for you because you feel conflicted about the one being left behind. So here we are, that's the conundrum of this situation. And that's why masculine is repressed and they're a bit cold. Okay. So I don't know what else to say, guys. I would say really reflect and do meditation this week and really figure out, okay, if this is making sense in your current scenario, really figure out what is the root of the problem here. Okay. And it's gonna have to take a clear mind. This isn't really easy. It's easy to listen to somebody say something, but when you really apply it to yourself, where's what is it that you need to understand about yourself? What can you do to change? How can you make improvements? Okay, and so on and so forth. Because that's what twin flame connections are about. It's so that you can reflect on those things that aren't so great so that you could do self improvement. Okay, because on both sides, it's about self worth. Both parties have self worth issues. Feminine, do you feel like you're not good enough for this masculine? And this masculine, they're choosing not to be envious or jealous of you. Okay, they're just choosing not to look your way, at least around this time. But low key, deep down inside, there is that connection, and they'll circle back around and you'll pop back in their head again. At least that's what I'm seeing, okay? So, what are the miracle message that want to come through from spirit? Let's see. What messages want to come through from spirit? What does the collective need to hear? What does the collective need to hear about the energies? I make decisions from a place of intuition and power. Man, what a way to bring that out for my feminines. So, do you really feel this or do you don't relate to this? Because I saw, okay, like the solar plexus chakra, it was in reverse, and you really don't feel like nothing is working out. You're not putting anything into it, but you have to make decisions from a place of intuition and power. If you don't feel it in your gut, okay, with your solar plexus, then what makes you think that um your decisions are the right ones? Maybe you feel like you're not making the right decisions. And why do you feel that way? Okay, what can you do to feel that you've made the right decision? Where's the confidence within the feminine collective? Now I could be talking about the masculines too, because we all have masculine and feminine energy from within. Let's see, is is there another message? Is there another message, please, spirit? There is always a solution of the highest good. Exactly. And I really feel like that's what's being shown on the masculine side. Also, the moment I begin to celebrate myself and focus on my successes is the moment I begin living. So if you haven't felt like, you're in this celebratory movement or moment, um, really feel this, okay? That's the power of manifestation, okay? And also, I am not the victim, I am the lighthouse. Again, I am not the victim. I am the lighthouse. So be a beacon of light, feminine. If you feel like your light was dimmed down for whatever reason, Okay, you are the lighthouse for this masculine. Masculine, they're choosing not to look your way. But for what reason? Okay, are you in a vibration where masculine wants to look towards you? Okay, so even if you shining your light out there, masculine has free will to look at it or not, right? Maybe it's not the time, but they're seeing it. Okay, we saw it at the very beginning of this reading where masculine's looking at the light at the end of the tunnel, and I feel that that's you, feminine. Okay, there is like an immediate situation that's going on in this masculine's 3D life, but they are sensing this divine light, which is from you. Okay, there's this mysticism that they cannot explain, but they're trying not to be envious of you. As a matter of fact, I'm hearing like, no, they're not envious of you, feminine. You know, they're just not like on the journey, okay, or trying to be like on the path towards union. At least not right now, okay. Hopefully, like the energies will shift, okay, by the I want to say like the 15th. That's what I'm seeing. So let's go ahead and see what is the Akashic message for this collective. What is the Akashic message, please, Spirit? What does this collective need to know? What does the twins need to know at this moment? What is the message that wants to come through, Spirit? Message for the Twin Flame Collective. What message wants to come through? Look, it's the Akashic field and it is in reverse. So let's take a look. One of Forces. It says the Akashic field reverse indicates a time of fragmentation and agitated energy within or around you. You may be going through some sort of crisis, or you may be on the receiving end of some grief or hostility, which is really throwing you for a loop. Your worry and panic is splitting your energy and causing a frantic vibration. You need to know what the universal consciousness of creation is still available to you. Eternal inspiration is always vibrating around you, but until you calm down and rein in the emotional intensity, you will be like a radio station tuned to the wrong frequency and picking up only static. The field and the world is filled with potential solutions to every problem that are making you upset. So stop, take a step back, and try to get a new perspective on things. It may be advisable to look into past life influences, for they vibrate in the Akashic field as well. Wow. So here is the force. Close your eyes and imagine yourself entering the boundless and brilliant Akashic field. It's almost as if you're stepping into the Milky Way and all of its stars rolled out before you, offering their light and power. Feel this profound force, igniting your dreams and lighting your way. So, this is the thing, guys, okay? I mean, for some, maybe it's a good time to get a hypnosis session, right? So there must be something that's going on with this collective on a vibrational level. And I was speaking of that earlier on in the reading, right? And so, spirit comes through and validating some of those points that I mentioned in the very beginning. It's about the vibration of masculine and feminine. Something is throwing each other off. Okay, masculines are just not in the vibration of manifesting union with you, at least not right now, feminine. And feminine, are you vibrating, or manifesting union with this masculine in the correct way? If the self worth issue is an issue, okay, in a hypnosis session, basically you would kind of go back into time to a place when you are a child, okay? And as you're a child, um, you try to figure out what place in your body associates with this memory, Okay. And how do you feel about it? What was going on? Okay. And what is it, that is relatable to this self-worth as a child? Okay. So really think about it, guys. When you were a kid, okay, and going back into that moment in time, when is it that you feel like you were not worthy? Was it because your mother didn't acknowledge you? Were they always busy at work? Were they never at home? This could be a father figure. Did you feel like, your father acknowledged you? Were you never good enough? Okay, I could be talking about, both parents, where maybe, you always tried, to win the affection or attention of, your parents, but, at the end of the session, once you figure out what it is that is holding on to your energetic field within your body through hypnosis, okay, you would then release and let go and, you know, send it off into a ball, okay, and then hold this ball and imagine that it turns into a a beautiful light, okay? Something that you can send out to ether, something that you could place back into your body so that you could become a light body, okay? So, if that's the thing that you need to recognize, and moving forward throughout this week, okay, not this whole 3D stuff that you're seeing in front of you and getting caught up in a humdrum of, the whole 3D experience, okay? What is going on deep down inside about your childhood and your self worth? Okay, that is where you need to look for the answers. And then once you release it, okay, make sure that you tell yourself that you are thankful, for recognizing that this was bothering you. And now that you're aware, you're no longer going to let that affect you. Okay, guys, I hope that that was helpful. Okay, so again, if you guys would like to book a personal reading with me, I have 10% off on all of my bookings. Actually, it's for any reading that is 77 US dollars. You can get 10% off, or your total card of 77.77, you can get 10% off. Use the coupon code MOM. That coupon expires, I believe, by the 15th. I can't remember. Something significant about the 15th, guys. I don't know. There was a reason why I set up for that date, but I think it was after Mother's Day. That's why. So, because Mother's Day is on the 14th. So if you guys are interested in getting a read, more for yourself, and, if you feel like you could benefit from a divine feminine reading, that reading is about, what can you do to look within yourself and how you can heal yourself. And so that's more of like a personal guidance reading. And also I'll check in with the person that you're dealing with so that I can see like what is the karma that is going on between you and your counterpart. Okay, and how you can resolve some of those issues so you can clear the way for a physical union with them, okay, if that's what you want, but if you're more or less wanting to do this for yourself, then that's where most people need to go. You have to do it because you want to heal yourself, you want to love yourself more. Hence the reason why I put out those products that I have in my shop, about self-love concepts. So if you want to do like a spiritual bath, if you want to sage, if you want to burn candles, go ahead and check it out, guys. Okay. So, yeah. If you're interested, you can go to smibeautyandbath.com for all my bath products. Okay, I have candles and body scrubs there. Body scrubs, if you use the coupon code scrub me, you can get 20% off or 40% if you're brand new to that website. And also, you can get the 10% off on scorpionmoonintuition.com. I also have like some new products over on Etsy, which are t-shirts, I believe, like Go Smudge Yourself. I thought it was cute, guys. So if you guys are into that, go ahead and navigate to my Etsy store. All of the links are in the description box below. So thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you on Friday. If I didn't mention it already, Sunny will go live on Friday, and we're going to talk about like the Scorpio moon eclipse energies. And also, I will go live on Friday for the Twin Flame Collective. Okay, so I hope to see you on Friday. There's a lot of energy going on the Fridays, but throughout the week, I'll still produce those zodiac readings, and hope that those are helpful to you as well. So, thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.